Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take a moment to do this reading that was actually a request from someone that sent me very kindly. She sent me a coffee, so I'm going to do this reading for her. She wanted to see, what's available in romance or the romantic part of the life of Stray Kids Felix. Actually, specifically, she asked for his love life this year, and to be honest, I don't feel comfortable like assessing like a reading like this, to be like, oh, about his love life. I'm going to pull cards about his love life because love is complex. It's a whole process. It's not easy. So I prefer to focus more on the romantic connections and what's available for him in that aspect of his life. So yes, let's start with the cards that he got. He had the card of the Emperor. He got the Moon card. He got the Five of Pentacles, and then he got the Two of Swords. And from the Oracle of Romantic Angels, he got the card of You Deserve Love. And from another Lenormand oracle that I had around, I pulled a card from there, and he got the card of Clover. So I think that definitely, here with the first card, the Emperor, all this very passionate figure here, this passionate, very authoritarian kind of, uh, sort of boss attitude, reminds me a lot of his moon in Aries. We know that he is a Virgo. But I can see in the first card, in this card of the Emperor, I can see the Aries, the Martian side of Felix, the fiery side of him, making the first appearance here. And I think that, first of all, probably this year he wants to be a bit more brave. He wants to be a bit like taking control over his romantic life. I believe that he does have these moments where he wants to take control of the situation. Somehow, if I look at the cards as an overall energy here, I can see that there are some, ups and downs and a lot of push and pull between what he wants to express in love and what the actual outcome. I think that Felix hasn't yet figured out. It's not that he doesn't know what he wants. I think that he is a guy that definitely feels a lot of desire. He's very authentic in this sense. I believe that actually it's very. If he is attracted to someone, it's very. He can get actually courageous out of the sudden. He can get a bit bold and passionate, if he likes someone, but he also has this duality, to his person, that there are days where he feels a bit more courageous, and there are days where he feels like he should hide how he feels, so this confuses people because we have the Moon card next to the Emperor. So even though his nature, if the possibility is given, if the atmosphere is right, if the person also gives him the right signs, I think that when we think about romance, we also have to think about the other part involved. It's not. It's a connection, it happens between two people. It's like an action and a reaction, like a back and forth, a feedback. So, and in this case, in his reading, I do not see someone else. I see him actually struggling with I definitely feel that he feels passionate towards someone. I feel like probably in the past he had made some moves towards this person because somehow he feels like he has a sort of like control over the relationship. It's not that this is something that he's hiding. Like, I think that he could have made a move in the past, probably the last months or the last year, that had actually made him feel very proud of himself, about, being a bit more, like a bit much like a warrior, like, okay, you want this person, go get them. But at the same time, I think that the situation is not clear, or this person is not making him. He feels a bit lost in this connection. This is why the person is not here. I didn't get cards that indicate that he is or is going to be in a relationship with someone, because the person is not here. And it's not necessary for me to get a card that shows a character literally, like a king, a queen, a page or a knight. I think that it's about, for Felix this year probably is going to be very complex love. And actually, this is not something that shocks me, because I had been reading for idols quite a while. This is why I try not to do romantic readings, like to see what's going on in their real lives when it comes to romance, because some of them are very, like, there's not much going on. Because, fame, responsibilities, the exposure, the having to hide, and there are possible rumors that could ruin your career. So this is why I often orientate my readings towards, okay, let's see what they find ideal, what they find attractive, what would be good for them, what kind of partner would be good for them. Because in this particular aspect, I see him like struggling a bit with intimacy, and in this sense, I am very honest when I read things. If I see something, I'm going to say it. But if I don't, I'm not the kind of reader, quote unquote reader, that is going to write a fanfic about these guys with the tarot. I don't do this. I see him actually feeling a bit like conflicted inside, and hiding also his emotions. Like, he feels very passionate towards someone. Definitely, he's a very passionate guy, and probably when to determine if he is going to develop a relationship or just approach someone, he has to feel an instant attraction, and this attraction has to be a bit volatile, a bit like strong, passionate, like a burning desire somehow. He wants to feel that. He wants to feel that, I wouldn't say love at first sight, but he needs to feel like, his masculine self, he needs to feel it rise, and of course that then we have the moon card, that I believe that probably is his Virgo self, his part where he's very passionate inside. He would love to conquer this person, literally. He actually is very dominant. And I think that I had said this about Felix when I read for him. But somehow, because of his Virgo nature, because probably he's a very polite guy, he's very respectful, he's very, like, he's funny, but he seems like very gentle on the outside, so somehow for him to show that passionate side is like these two different people, but once he is in a connection and intimacy with someone, you definitely see him like slowly taking territory, claiming his person somehow, and he wants attention, but I think that honestly the cards what are saying here is that if he makes his mind this year about, finally giving a resolution about what to do about this person that he likes, he could actually be successful. because he got the card of success, So I think that he has the potential to to be. I don't know if he fears that he will not be like like love back. I think that there's a lot of fear here also because of the moon, and probably also the situation is not clear. So maybe he doesn't know much about this person that he's attracted to right now. Probably he had seen them, he had interacted a few times, but he doesn't know much about this person, like how do they feel about him, and also about their current love life, if they are with someone or not, or maybe this person is with someone else already, so he is a bit like indecisive, like what do I do I make a move? Like I definitely think that if he would spend more time with this interacting more with this person, he would definitely make a move, because I see him feeling very passionate, like him really being like, okay, I would go there. I would go. I think that he has that aspect in himself, that he can be very bold if he feels like, like if he has the space and the time. I think that this is something that I see a lot in when I read for K-pop idols, especially for the males, that since they often sing about, love and making a move and being sure and expressing how they feel to someone, actually what I'm seeing here is a lot of claustrophobic situations, like, okay, I wish I could spend more time with this person so things would develop normally. So the attraction to build the tension, and also the interaction would be like very spontaneous, like regular people, like you seeing each other every day or seeing each other once in a while, and clicking and looking at each other and sharing a few moments here and there, talking face to face, running into each other in the hallways. I don't know, something like that, but something. I think that he needs like a sort of routine, and this is very Virgo as well, He needs this person to be in sort of his territory so he could feel a bit more comfortable with the idea of approaching them. Probably this person is not from his current circle of friends, so he is a bit like, But also, I don't think that this is someone that he's in love with. I think that this is someone that he feels attracted to, or there's a very intense desire for this person. But it's the initial spark. I don't think that this is a long-term relationship, or they had history, because the person is not here. And also, there's a lot of doubts in the middle. So it does seem like something that probably started like a couple months ago. And then he has the two of swords. So it's like, okay, you have to make your mind, but you have to make your mind accordingly to what gives you peace. I think that he has an internal issue with himself. I don't know if this relationship is forbidden. I don't know if there's something about this or about him feeling like this that is not right, or there's a taboo, something is going on here about him actually hiding this passionate side of himself, or probably thinking that, oh, this is not right. So I don't know, but he definitely should work on that, because this insecurity is something that I think that shows up every time he starts feeling something about someone. He had the card of you deserve love, or you are worthy of love, so he is worthy of love. It's just that I think that it's not easy for him to see it. I think that sometimes people take for granted that idols have insecurities as well in love, and that sometimes for them dating is a bit awkward. It's a bit like sometimes even the experiences are a bit traumatic because because of all the hiding and everything, there's a fear always behind the possibility to get closer to someone. This is why the moon is here. Okay, I have all these feelings for this person, but what if I confess and I show myself, the moon card, it's more about, no, I better hide in the darkness, I better hide what I feel, because I don't think that this is, I cannot expose my true self right now. So, yes, it's a very personal, challenging process that he has to go through. It's also about, I think that what I find very actually interesting about this reading is the Emperor. So I think that definitely what is telling me here is that he should follow his passions, that he should probably let loose a bit and allow himself to be passionate, because it's okay, it's okay. It's just that, probably, trusting someone, being in a proper connection, also that person being trustworthy, and he has a lot of trust issues, and I think that it's understandable actually. But yes, the card here of you deserve love, yes, you deserve it, so go claim it. You got the Emperor card, so go claim it. Go be an emperor in your life, in your love life, somehow be a ruler of your love life, take the initiative. And he got the clover, so also, uh, probably, this year, but I believe that probably after he processes all this, works a bit on his insecurities and calms himself down a bit, I think that the key here is to be as authentic as possible and just listen to himself and what he feels and what he wants. I think that this is the advice for him, and this is something that he has to integrate this year. This is a very important lesson, to integrate the energy of the Emperor. It's like, go conquer that person. And what if you're rejected? Well, at least you tried. At least you went, you exposed yourself. Yes, you went out there, and yes, maybe they will say no, but go do it anyway. You will stay with the experience at least, but not in the shadows, like contemplating, oh, what if I would have done this, what if I would have done the other, just go. He needs another Aries people in his life. He needs like he needs to be surrounded more with people that have like strong Aries placements or energy, because he needs that push. I think that he's surrounded too much by earth signs or by air signs, and he needs to get out of that thinking. He needs to connect a bit more with the, okay, let's do it, let's go, move your body and go. And because I also feel him very tense in the body, very very tense physically, his muscles very tense. He gets very nervous, and this could also affect his health, because somehow he's not able to to he has so much passion inside and he doesn't know what to do with it. He's a very passionate guy, so he should allow himself to feel this. Or work out more, I don't know, do some activity that allows you to let go of steam a bit. But the clover here, it's like another card that indicates that if he's brave enough, if he goes for it, probably it's not going to come out as terrible as he thinks it's going to be. So probably, he could be, like reciprocated. There could be reciprocity here, because he has the clover, so it's about good luck, so he has the potential to actually be successful in this, like to do it right. But yes, if he doesn't, because it's very hard to read him. Maybe for him it's like, oh no, but I already made a move and nothing happened. Yeah, but you are very confusing, Felix. You are very confusing. Like, somehow, yes, you make a move, but you step down to move backwards. So it's a bit confusing to get him, because you don't know. He's the type of guy that you don't know if he's being just nice or if he really is interested. I think that he should, and also there's something about like a bit like being a bit more daring, and just allow yourself to be a bit of a bad boy. Like I know you got it, Felix, in you. I know you got it. I know you got the potential to be a bad boy. And when I say bad boy, I don't mean like someone that plays with other people's feelings. I mean it in a sense of allowing himself to live a bit more exciting romantic life. Like, yes, like you have the fire in you, like make it passionate, make it. And he also loves, like, I think that probably one of his fantasies is to have this very romantic and fiery scene with someone. He is like this. He's he has that in him, and I think that he should try it because he would love to have a very dramatic, with a lot of tension in the middle, kind of relationship. So he should go for that. He should go for it because he is an emperor. So yes, guys, this is all I have for him. I hope you enjoyed it, and yes, I will see you in my next video. Bye.